Returning the gold comes and goes. Soapy keeps drinking.
He was very, very out of character for him. It indicated that he was cornered. He didn't have options. He didn't have a solution, didn't know what to do. The 4 hours ran out. The committee decided to hold a meeting to try to determine what to do about the stolen gold. So they decided to gather on the Juneau Wharf.
Soapy grabs his Winchester and heads to the wharf.
At that moment, the curtain essentially opens up on the last act.
With whiskey courage, Soapy's not afraid of anyone, and he's ready to put up a fight to keep control of the town. But one man is standing in his way.
There's no question that when the two men were face to face, the anger, the bitterness came to a head.
July 8th, 1898, in Alaska. Frank Reid and the Committee of 101 are holding a clandestine meeting at the Juneau Wharf to plan how to get rid of conman Soapy and his gang once and for all.
Frank Reid volunteered to protect the entrance to the dock so that way none of Smith's men would be able to get in, infiltrate the meeting, and disrupt it.
Sure enough, Soapy has heard about the meeting and is on his way.
His temper took over him. He went storming down with an 1892 Winchester 4440 over his shoulder.
Jesse Murphy, appointed guard by the White Pass and Yukon Railway, is one of the first to see a drunken Soapy arrive at the pier.
Oh, can't pass here!
Spying Reid, Soapy barrels toward his nemesis, his rage exploding to the surface.
Soapy approaches Frank Reid. Almost like magnets, they're pulled to each other.
Reid saw Soapy approaching, and Reid challenged him. Smith, you can't come down here.
Going home now, Soapy. You got no business here.
Get the hell out of my way, Frank. I should have gotten rid of you months ago.
You're drunk. You stupid son of a bitch.
You and your committee ain't nothing but a bunch of vigilantes. You can't stop me.
Soapy pulled the Winchester from his shoulder and Reid threw his arm up.
Reid grabs Soapy's Winchester to block it, and at the same time reaches for his revolver.
Don't shoot!
And then Reid pulled his Smith & Wesson revolver and fired point blank at Soapy.
The gun misfires. Reid has one more chance.
Reid pulls a second time, trying to get another round into the chamber, and this time both men fire at the same time.
Soapy was able to shoot Frank Reid in the groin. Reid dropped to the ground. He was all doubled over.
After the earlier misfire, Reid makes his second shot count.
It hit Soapy in the arm.
Two more shots ring out, each foe hitting the other in the leg. With both men down, Jesse Murphy charges the wounded Soapy.
Murphy reaches over and grabs the rifle, wrenching it from Soapy's hands. He pulls the trigger, and the bullet goes right through Smith's heart.
Soapy could have easily survived the wound in the arm and the side had Jesse Murphy not come up and shot him in the heart.
As Soapy's body lies lifeless on the pier, his blood drips into the sea. Jesse rushes the severely wounded Reid to a doctor, and news spreads to the Soap gang that their leader is dead.